Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and today I'm here with my April TBR, which I'm stealing from other booktubers. So I came up with this idea because Hannah over at Ladder M does a thing called Racing Stacks, where she has this really fun game and she picks the little genres, and within them some of the prompts are haiku, and I just thought that was really cool and fun, and then I wanted to do a haiku, and I thought, hey, why stop at just stealing one of Hannah's bookish game things? Why not steal more booktubers TBR games? And that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to start with Hannah's because I've already picked the books out because I needed to think about it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Haiku, the titles have to be a haiku. Do you not know what a haiku is? 5, 7, 5, that is what it is. So my example of a haiku, if you do not know, I am here to show you all. This is a haiku. Boom. So, like I said, I've already picked them books out, so let me just show you what they are. First up, I have The Way to the Stars by Kay Ankrum. I loved The Wicker King by Kay Ankrum, and I've had this for ages, and I really want to get to it, and now I'm finally doing it. So this looks like it'll be sci-fi, but I'm pretty sure it's contemporary. Kay Ankrum likes to sort of twist things so it feels fantastical, it feels a bit sci-fi, but also it's based in reality. But is it like weird things going on in the mind tank? I don't even know what this is about, and I don't even need to look at the back because I really loved that first book. I didn't know anything about the Wicker King going into it, and I loved the experience. And this one seems to be kind of similar in the way that it's written, like the chapters are maybe 1 or 2 pages long each, and I'm just really looking forward to giving this a read. And also I'm pretty sure that the characters from the Wicker King make an appearance in here, so it's kind of a little bit linked but not linked, and I don't need to know anymore. I'll tell you at the end of the month, won't I? So that was obviously 5. Next up we have a 7, and for that I'm reading The Summer of Everything by Julian Winters. Again, another book I don't really know much about, but I've been wanting to read Julian Winters for a while now. There are a few other, maybe 1 or 2 of his other books that have been on my TBR that I really want to read. Running with Lions, I really want to read that one as well. How to be Remy Cameron. So this will be my first foray into his writing. Hopefully I enjoy it because I really want to read his other works. This is about an adult dude, and then he works in an indie bookstore, is it? Or is it a coffee thing? He works somewhere, and then a big chain conglomerate thing is threatening to put that under and not exist anymore. And that's what I know about it. 3 problems converge. Adulting, stuff, things, I don't know, but I really don't like this cover though. Just saying that. Don't you think it's boring? But anyway, let's move on. And then lastly another 5, and that is The Boy from the Mish by Gary Lonesborough. Yes, this is Own Voices, Indigenous Australian author, LGBT coming of age within that community type of thing, and I'm very much intrigued to read it. So that is Hannah's TBR, Stolen. Let's move on. Next up we're going to dive back into a book fiend named Mel's Roll of Reads, which is something that she created into a readathon for last month. This month technically when you're watching this, and I still have all the prompts attached to my card, so I thought, hey, why not steal that one as well again. So you roll the dice, it lands on a number, you count that many numbers in, that's the prompt. So let's do that now. Let's nip on over to the rolly roll and then I'll come back. Roll time. So we got 12, and I'm just going to shuffle these up and then pick out number 12 and see what prompt it is, and hopefully it's not a terrible one like some of the ones I had for the readathon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This, what does that say? Non-fiction. Non-fiction, that's easy. I own non-fiction, it exists. Oh, there's a couple I could choose from though that I'm in the mind for. Let me just go and have a look. So I was debating a couple of polar ones that I really want to get to, but also in March I've read 2 polar books, so I thought let's do something different, and I've gone with Achilles Confession and A Mother's Fight for the Truth by Karen Edwards. I got this in March, 50p from the works, and one of my goals of the year is to read 50% of the books I haul, at least 50% of the books, so this will go a ways towards that. Get it read. It's non-fiction, it's true crime, it's about someone that got murdered, and the bit that grabbed me is that the taxi driver got away with murder and the police officer who found her daughter was punished instead. It sounds interesting. I want to see how that happens. So here we go. Mal's TBR, Stolen. Let's move on. So we're technically halfway through, even though I've done more books because Haiku was one. But anyway, let's nip on over to a message from one of the spawns and then I shall be back with the other books.
Hello and flop. He does the little hello and flop.
Next up we have Ashley from Ashley's Media Addiction, and Ashley does Boggle, and I don't own Boggle but I found a thing on the internet called Word Shake, which is the same thing. Let's see if I can do this. So it looks like this. You press the 4 or 3. I googled it. I've never played Boggle before, but Boggle has 4x4, so I'm going to do the 4x4. And then you press it, you see the letters, you figure out a word, and then the book you pick has to have either the word in the title or think of a prompt that makes sense with said word. So yes, let's go. We're on 4. Oh, that says 3. We're on 4. We're gonna go new game. I'm gonna shake it up. In fact, I might just show you first and then twist it around so you can see what's going on. So you can see what letters I am at, and you can be like, oh, you idiot, you didn't get that one. New game. So that's the letters. And now let me have a look. Wow, that's not a word. Oh, water. This is really awkward. Let me do this. I think water is there if I remember correctly. Water. Water. So let's just stop that. Go away. How do I stop it? I don't know. I'm just going to put it down and ignore it. So water. So I have to find a book with the word water in the title, or what's the prompt I could think of? It would be too obvious to go polar, wouldn't it? Well, either water in the title or a book that features a large body of water. Oh, that is a good thing. I'm going to pick, I know what, it's just come to my head now. Don't worry about it. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I know because I put it here somewhere. Boom. Because this sounds really interesting and I want to read it. Wrangle by Darren Charlton. So this is zombies or something like zombies, and there's a lake that's keeping the people from the zombies, keeping the zombies from the people, and then the lake freezes over. Nothing's stopping them from crossing the ice. That's a lot of water. Good choice. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks for that. Ashley's TBR, Stolen. So last but not least, this is another one on the old phone. We have Penny over at Penelope, the paperback cat. And she actually created her own website. So if you're ever in the mood for making a TBR or whatever, it's called thetbrmachine.com. Let's just try and focus this bloody thing again. So it's this, thetbrmachine.com, and then you just press the randomized TBR and it comes up with a prompt, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to do that and figure out a prompt, and then, you know, still another TBR. So let's randomize the challenge. It says read a book with green on the cover. Let me just show you. I was scrolling because first I saw this and I was like, oh no, do I have to read one of these recommendations? But then I scrolled back up and realised that this is the prompt. Read a book with green on the cover. So let's have a look, shall we? What am I in the mood for reading? What am I in the mood for reading? That is also green. So I'm going to go with Sunny by Jason Reynolds. This is the third book in the Run series. I think it's called Run anyway. And it's about this group of kids that are on a track team. Is it called Track? It might actually be called Track, the series, might be, not Run. I don't know, I can't tell. It doesn't say there. But anyway, I've read the first two. Yeah, Run, book 3. It's called Run. I'm being an idiot. Yes, I've read the first two. This is the third one. Then there's one more. And each book follows one of the team members. and within each story you get a little bit of the other team members, so you learn a little bit about them and then it goes into their story and you learn more. So which one was Sunny? Can't remember. So this one says that he might want to change from running to dance. So yeah, Ghost, it was the first one, then it's Patina, Sunny and Lou. So the last one will be Lou. This is middle grade, so it's going to be pretty easy to read. The writing's quite big. You can't see. There you go. The writing's quite big. So yes, that is the last book on my TBR. And guess what, Penny? Your TBR has been stolen. So there we go. That is my TBR for April. There were a few other people that I was looking at, but it was too complicated for me to just do one go of, like, oh, here's a TBR where there's 400 different cards and you have to roll this and go on a bike and then row a stream and find a card in an alley. And I was like, bro, I can't do all of that just for one book. But these ones worked out well. So yeah, let me know down below what you're reading in April, if you've read any of these, if any sound interesting, if you like stealing people's TBRs. Just say some words down below in it and I shall reply to them. And yeah, if this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of my others. And if you continue to enjoy, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I will see you in a few days with another video.